All right, let's see if this works. Yeah, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do actually. Or wait, yeah, we're gonna do this. Gonna edit with Paint. Let's see what happens. All right, another one of those videos. Just gonna check the audio. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yes, it's one of those videos. I'm gonna download my ideas, and we're gonna use some charts for that. Which side of power? Ah, yes. So this is interesting chart, right? So here, I was looking at this and I got an idea. Of course, I need to record and I need to make a video about it. Okay, so let's go like this. Let's go like this. Let's go. We're gonna take this one. We can take this one brush. We're gonna try it out. Yeah, works. Cool. Super good. Okay, so as you see here on this chart, price is moving. We came from here. We came from here. We came to here, and then later we defeat here. We go higher, right? So we defeat here, we go high. And then what happens here in this action is interesting to me, right? We can only come to this high. We go back down again. Okay, so apparently we couldn't defeat this area and we come back up high again. Okay, so what do we have now? We are somewhat in a containment. This is interesting. And yeah, so the time doesn't really matter. But yeah, so what I thought when I took this picture was I was thinking in my head, price is contained and whichever side wins may not be visible on this chart, but the side that wins has the power, right? So, okay, we came here, and then we come here, and then we don't go further down, but we go back up again. We go back down, and we scrape like the bottom here or whatever, but we don't defeat. Same here. So we got something going on, right? And then something happens. Here. We create power to this side. So now power to the upside. Okay? And I'm not sure what happened to this pair after. Or actually, I know what happened to this pair, but after this thing happened here, we have power to the long side, and I would just like to point out that after that, I really only would like to look for longs, but and the time frame here that we have, and the pair EU, the overlap ends here, pretty much, right, somewhere here, and yeah, right. So if I'm not long at this point, I'm not getting long. And it looks like I wouldn't be. But my point is really, sometimes you can just see on the chart, like, or well, a lot of the times actually what's happening. So another idea is perhaps here. Let's go in. For example, here we came from the low, we came higher, right? So we create strength here because this was the high. We create strength here to another higher level, right? So this is strong, this is defeated. Look at the power. And it's just okay. This time is just before EU open, right? And yeah, so strength was defeated. We come back up again and we create this nice short pattern. And I want to point out that we did have power here with this big bar power left over, which was filled, but there's not probably much here. I could search for it, but it's probably not much unless we are here. And maybe it's close to this one, but maybe not. Anyway, that's all I wanted to point out with this one. So we're gonna check the next one. All right, so now we got H1. Okay, bias. So this is bias direction on H1 chart. This is UJ. It doesn't really matter what pair. And this trade I put on, and this trade is from BST system, multi-chart system. And so on this system, H1 is a bias chart, meaning I will search for, well, general direction that I'm looking to trade in. And the reasoning here is we created this high, we created another high from here, and later it was defeated low, and it was again defeated here low, so this is strong, and that's the reason why there's an OFG here outlined. And it's the bottom is here, but maybe I can stretch myself to say that it's here. And yeah, so here we come back into the area, and we would look at the faster chart for some entry, right? But this is just a bias chart, right, of the system. And let's see if we can find that one. We do it like this. Yes, this is the short entry. Ah, great. So yeah, the blue box is again from H1, a bias chart, and we're looking for short power. Okay, and we're looking for short power to appear in EU. And yeah, just on the edge here. This is EU overlap, and yeah, so we got down, we got up, we got down, we got up and down, and picking it up and going down there. Let's zoom in. Okay, that's it. Yeah, we switch power here. It's very close, but we do switch power here short. Or I could say we are at double highs. We created a lower level than this. Very difficult to see anything in here, right? But we have double highs, we got some energy, and this energy is actually lower than this, meaning the power is down. And we have the retrace into the originating block, and we have a power down symbol here in the engulfing, the white plus the black. And yeah, so we have the switch on fast chart, and we have the entry signal, and we have also, I was searching for, I wanted to exit here. I exited this manually, but I had a notification set to the top of this block actually here. So actually, like the circle kind of thing. I'm drawing here a very nice picture for you. But yeah, so pretty much somewhere here, I was notified that yeah, trade is close to take profit, and I just looked at the chart and I thought, you know what, I'm out. And yeah, if you look closer, I previously outlined, well, this is where I want to go, and when we come down, we touch it, we have a black, we have the white, and this is Harami formation, meaning stopping of power. And with the white big added to it, we have power up formation. And so first stopping, then power up formation at what I think previously is the liquid level. If it is or not doesn't really matter, because I thought that it was. And yeah, so this was the M5 chart for that trade. Next thing, what do we have? Wave and strike zone. So similar logic to another trade. So we're looking at M5 UJ, and yeah, okay. We have this big blue box is from a slower chart. I do believe it's from the H1. I'm not sure right now, but yeah. So we have the most recent move down here from this area. Actually, I'm going to change the color so it's easier to see. So we have the most recent power from this point pushing down. Notice we have a low, we have a lower low, we have a lower level, right? Or this is actually one entire block. The new low is created with power. This is important here, right? Okay, so we have this level, and we go down, we are inside of the H1 block. I'm looking for longs, and what happens? Price comes up, not here, but here, closes above. So we switch power to the upside. And this trade I posted on Instagram as well. But we switch power to upside here, the white bar here, closed through. So now we have power to the upside, defeated. And now, so the only thing I'm looking for, or actually I did put a long at this exact position like this trade outlines, just below here, because we have a gap left to be completely filled. And I know some people will say, oh, but the fair value gap was used. Yes, it was, sure, but I did regardless put the trade right here as it shows, and stop was just below the switching area. because I felt, you know, we had power to the upside, we're switching up, and we got some more to pick up over here, and so I did. And yeah, because I was looking for, at this point here, like all of this does not exist, right? That's a bad way of doing it. All of this does not exist at the time I put on the trade. There's only a limit order. So what do I have? I have the next liquidity to look for. So I'm looking at the chart going, okay, this is this. No, this is too small of a move, too small of a move. But look up here. We got, here is the most recent power. And here is the stopping formation, right? So I determined that this is my liquidity level. And we may, or I don't remember, but I think maybe we hit this later on, but I don't know. Yeah, so I had the target there for that reason. And yeah, so it was M5, a limit entry, and strike zone is only, strike zone is where I put my trade, and it's like, okay, we're going now, we're going in, right? Yeah, that was that, I think. Another one, oh yeah, biased. Yeah, so this one, I did not trade this, because I was trading something else, and but I still had the notifications on my screen, and I thought I was just going to show some logic here. We're looking at EU H1 chart, and so we have recently had push higher. Okay, we come to this level, we came from this level, and so this should be strong. And here, when I zoom into the chart, I have these numbers for whatever arbitrary reason, it doesn't matter, but I have the numbers here, and I set the notification at 0.4, but in reality, this is where I wanted to touch, right? Because this is the originating block, the move down, the push up, the strength is here. Strength is here. Got it? Okay. So, and what happens? I get notification. I don't care about the trade. We do touch the area, as you see. And yeah, so this is H1. So H1 is now telling me, oh, we are at the area that should be interesting. I need faster chart to show me that, well, it's time to go, right? And let's see. Hopefully the next... yeah, the next image is the 5-minute EU chart. Yeah, and it's not. You know what? I'm gonna try to find it. It's the short. It's this one. Ah, here's the one. Yeah. So yeah, this is the one, right? So here's the again H1 OB, and this is the 0.4 area, and yeah. So now we're looking at the 5-minute version. And yeah, so like I said, notification was set at 0.4. So here I got a notification, right? And I'm looking at the chart. As I said, I didn't trade it, but I did look at the chart regardless. And yeah, I set a notification to defeat this top here. And as you see, we did. And yeah, for this entering this trade, because we defeat this, notice the push high, the white, black, and then next to white, we had strength here. That doesn't matter because it's higher, but this lower area does matter, right? And so this would be, actually I put it here because I was watching this, but it's in reality it's already filled. I was watching this bar and watching the area like this, but when you zoom into it, where I should put, according to my rules, where I should put the limit entry is here, because this empty space and this was, I mean, this was free, right? But when price comes back down into it, so this part is already used. That's my logic, my current thinking level. You may have another idea, but this is my idea. And I think currently price EU is Yeah, I think currently EU has reached the high here. I do think so. I'm not sure what browser I have up, so I'm not gonna check that, but it doesn't matter, so the logic is still there. So the idea is, yeah, like I said, so see, we have this level, and then, well, this is not strong enough, right? But so this is the same, but we push down, and so we came from here, we came to here, we came to also here, and from here. So this needs to be broken, and it is. And yeah, when that happens, we get this action down. Oh my god, we get this action here. Let's try to. I'm working on my paint skills, right? As you can see, down, up, and broken. Okay, I think I've explained it too many times. Yeah, so this is just like the M5 version of the chart, and I mean, it's I'm looking for the same thing, really, on an H1 or M5, but it's just that the thing is, the time frames are stacked. So if the H1 is telling me I'm looking for longs, then for the entry, the M5 is also telling me I'm looking for longs, right? And yeah, that's, well, there's much more to it, but this is, well, my BST trading system. And I will say, I have noticed that two of my recent YouTube videos, the sound has been very broken, and I need to remake them, and I will at one point. But yeah, so explaining the BST system is 7 videos on the YouTube, and I will sort it out, but not right now. Anyway, so yeah, that's this chart. And yeah, oh wait, we have more. Cool. Okay, here we have, what's this? UJH1 bias. Okay, yeah, so, oh, this is another trade I did take. So we got the 1 hour, right? Very simple. We had power, let's go with blue here. Okay. We had power here, we came to here, and like, this is not right, whatever, but we came even higher, so this is now strong. This was later defeated, so now this is strong. And we go down, but notice here what happens. And I was looking at this and thinking to myself, you know what? This is double low. It's on the limit, but this is double low, meaning maybe on another time frame, or another type of time modulation of price to power, this will be more visible. But to me, I see this, right? And if we close higher, you know what that means. And also, like, so there's a gap here, and so there's power, we create 1, 2, 2, and we go. And yeah, so the Fibonacci retrace shows me, and if you tell me I'm drawing it backwards, I've always drawn it like this. In reality, I'm just measuring a percentage of the move, right? So the interesting area is here, because that's the trade I was looking for. So this was the floor here, and we went higher, and notice there's some free space here. We came back into it once. As I might add some, whatever. That's not this trade. That doesn't matter. So the area for me, according to me, is here. This is the gap area, and this is the floor, and all of this, like the OB FEG thing, according to my definition, this is where I'm looking for the long. So that's the H1. Hopefully have the M. We have, of course, we don't have the M5 chart. Yeah, so that was just bias. Okay, anyway, what do we have? One H1 M5 short. What am I doing with this? Okay, we have a retrace. Ah, yes, right. So this is just another version of drawing the things on the chart. So notice we have double highs, or almost, but I draw it as double high. Always when I do this, I circle and I circle straight through. It's like, okay, I think this is a double high, and attribute the value and the strength to that, as it has according to my understanding. Now, price comes to this level, the lowest, right? And when that is defeated, we then have strength, as the green box denotes. And I don't remember why I draw this line actually, but maybe it's this here. Anyway, so in reality, what's happening here is we come back into EU, we're waving up, we go up higher, we touch the green area with the spikes here. Another reason to short, and we go back to the low. And yeah, it's not a very useful chart without the H1, I will say. I don't remember if I shorted this, but I do believe I did short here, as it shows. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. So just some ideas, some thoughts from this week, maybe 2 weeks ago or so. Just downloading pretty much my thoughts, some of my trades, and yeah. Yeah, okay. So if you have questions about this, or if you like the video, go ahead and like the video. And if you try to do this similar thing, such as me, well, just post your questions, and maybe I'll look at some chart and give you my thoughts on it. Yeah, and yeah, today the NQ, the short today was incredible. Anyway, I don't have a picture of it, but if you're looking at Instagram, yeah, you're gonna see it. Anyway, yeah, that's it for now, and I will see you in the markets.